It's an odd title for this video, huh? Let's figure out what that means. Welcome to Soldier for Christ. So oftentimes in these videos I find myself saying that that's easier said than done. But this time I think what we have to talk about here is pretty easy. For the most part. Sometimes. Kind of. In the book of Romans, Paul gives us some guidelines, right? Some instructions on how to live a lifestyle that can be pleasing or holy. In chapter 12, verse 12, he says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer." To be joyful in hope seems to be an easy task, right? And we have a hope for the return of Christ, and that is joyous. It's a joyful thing to look forward to. We can hope for any number of things, and at least I have found that when I'm hoping for something that I want to happen, I'm usually pretty joyful about it, right? The timing may be another thing, but to be joyful in hope seems like it's kind of an easy thing to do. Faithful in prayer is another one. But wait, you skipped one. Yeah, I know. I'll come back to that one in a second. I'll circle around to it. 1 Thessalonians tells us to pray continually, right? And I used to think that this was something that was just impossible to do. But I have learned that and have developed a habit of always talking to and with God. Walking down a hall at work and just to think about Him, to remember Him in the little things as well as the big ones. To be faithful in prayer to me simply means to always be talking with Him. Even if that's getting mad at Him sometimes. At least you're telling Him your concerns. You're telling Him how you feel. And He loves that interaction with us. So talk to Him often. And He will answer. So okay, patient in affliction. This is the tough one. So one of the definitions of the word patient is a sufferer or victim. And affliction is a state of pain, distress, or grief. So to say you need to be a sufferer of pain, a victim of distress or of grief, that's a hard pill to swallow. But I think the point here is that if we can stick it out, our reward is so worth it. And let's be honest, anything we can go through here is the blink of an eye that we call life is nothing compared to what He went through on the cross for each and every one of us. And when we endure, He will reward us on that day when He calls us home. So be joyful in hope. Be patient in affliction, and yes, faithful in prayer. This will help you to press on and fight the good fight as a soldier for Christ.